And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship.
One more Corvus.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. End the latter to save the former.
Alright, let me get comfy and shit. Alright. I believe. Alright. I think the only way to,
The village to the east.
hold on.
Looks that way. But
I need to look this up, because I want to know if I can roleplay it.
Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere. How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
You know what? I'm just gonna do my funny fun game.
Ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. End the
War map.
to save.
Oh, nice. I'll take that.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. Your refusal is not accepted. The items will be retrieved. From your corpse, if necessary.
Alright. Luckily, we already took out the, their only way of crying for help. Alright, triggering non-lethal attacks. Let's start with a magic missile.
Ready for another round?
Okay, fine. We can turn off non-lethal attacks for this one. But we need to turn non-lethal attacks back on.
Can't afford to let up.
The battle favors the fearless. Nothing important is ever easy. Let's move.
Thank you for all your shit, Minthara.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future. How delicious.
Hey, Astarion, got you a new fit. Come on, try it out. What do you think? Pretty cozy, right?
Still alive.
I could use those
So
boots.
that's progress.
Oh, damn, never mind.
Careful, I might.
Interesting. Alright. Send that to Shart.
Is that blood?
Okay, what does everyone think of me now?
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
There's no time to waste.
Defender of the people.
Assume nothing.
Let's march!
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Alright. Alright. This is gonna be a funny angle. Thanks for the map, by the way, Minthara. I appreciate that.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Interesting.
Never a dull moment.
The thing is, right? How would Rogsling know that I did this? Right? I mean, I'm gonna save the game right here. How would he know?
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Sukuk. This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before for the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Was this the mind flare that tortured me?
This mind flare's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
Then let the ceremony proceed.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shulko kank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
Interesting.
Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
This could be fun.
Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask,
Who killed you?
Who killed you?
Raxlin remains composed. If he senses your manipulations, he gives no sign. The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
Raxlin remains ignorant to your presence in his mind murk. You choose your next question.
What did the killer want?
What did the killer want?
Raxlin's mind is clouded by doubt, surprised by words he didn't expect. Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Githamant. They know something.
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
can't you do your own dirty work?
Say that again. 'Cause I know I didn't just hear you refuse the Absolute.
You heard me. Talk to Minthara yourself.
I don't need your lip. Boys, crush him!
Time to move. Where do I go from here?
I don't have. There you go.
With haste. This is my time.
Take that, fucker.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Ouch. It's funny when you'll realize there's no one to gather. I stand corrected.
Taste my fury.
Damn it.
I won't give in.
Battle favors the fearless.
Yeah.
Smell blood.
The fuck was that? Is that Corvus? Oh shit.
Mutilate them. Wounds, too much to bear.
Choice but to keep going. First step is the hardest. swift as my feet can carry me.
Forever, pal.
Over here.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Heading there.
Coming through.
Gods, it's hot in here. Watch this. I will ascend.
Got him. Easy peasy.
Very well.
I got this.
My injuries need...
With pleasure.
Hells. I need to hold on.
Okay.
With haste.
Let's go.
Allow me to demonstrate.
You mean poisoned?
A little help.
This is very scuffed, but I think we're holding on.
never dauntless. 2 steps at a time.
Put him up. Poor fucker.
Take this.
Spill some blood.
Alright. You definitely earned this, Shadowheart.
I need healing.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, wait.
What should I do?
Everyone in here is dead.
I don't fancy their chances.
Consider it done.
On the victor's path. Finding my way.
Fuck yes. Knees high.
We managed to finish them all.
On my way.
I'm ready. Got to press on.
What now? Torment! Let me recite their demise. Torment!
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
Watch this. Close ranks.
My path be true.
Moving.
Hmm.
Got to focus. Onward.
this is worth the cost. Try me.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
Oh.
Action, not reaction.
What to do?
All right. That felt pretty cheesed.
Hammond can use this. Soldier.
I need to ask a Google question real quick. I'm just gonna play it safe and upgrade her before we go to Halson. Let's go loot this whole place. We've earned it. Y'all got nothing good. Nice. Interesting, this place. Alright. Now that I think about it, this might be a pain in the ass to do it like that. Alright.
Still breathing.
Let's just go report the news. Alright.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
All the leaders are dead. The grove is safe.
You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
I need your help.
And you'll receive it soon enough. Return to the grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
I don't want to waste a rest. Best way I see about doing this or yeah, let's rest up now that I think about it.
Come on. Come on. What are you hiding? Can you summon the dead? Bring them back? Can you... Can you shut up and let me read?
I didn't say anything.
What? No, not you. I was just perusing this little find. Will you shut up? Forgive me. This book reads you more than you read it.
Sounds dangerous. Maybe you should leave it alone.
No. There's something in here. But the voices, the spirits in the book won't let me see it. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book.
What secrets?
I don't know. That's the point. The secret. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now.
What are you hoping to find in there anyway?
It's a book of necromancy, full of secrets about controlling the dead, returning the dead to life, and who knows what else. Whatever's in here, it might give me an edge over Cazador. Or free me from him entirely. Although I can't make any progress as long as those spirits remember their mission. It seems to be all they know. Still, if nothing else, maybe I can beat Cazador to death with it.
Interesting.
friend.
Are you drunk?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
As long as you're leaving mine alone.
You think I'd kill you just like that? Darling, I would never. I still need you. Anyway, the bear will sustain me, and it's a marked improvement over the rats and flies Cazador would feed me.
Rats? What did you do to deserve that?
I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want.
You think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
Power corrupts. The strong have a duty to protect the weak.
They're doing a piss-poor job then. The strong had 2 centuries to pluck me from torture. But no one came. No. It was the Mind Flayers that rescued me. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too. Well, hello.
Alright.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
I've got a long road ahead.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
How were you turned? Did he attack you?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
Not a good master, I take it.
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
I'll watch your back. Don't worry.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind Flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Speak.
Alright, if you have nothing to say, I'm just going to bed.
What's on your mind?
Alright, I'm going to bed. Here again.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
There must be some way to get rid of the tadpole.
There is. But you'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You are lucky that Halcyon knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than a illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute. And believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Why are you protecting me?
Because I am just like you. And I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a Mind Flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
What is going on over there?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
That remains to be seen. I still don't trust this dream visitor's intentions.
I suppose you're right. We still see only a part of the picture, however much our visitor claims to show the full vista of options at our disposal. I can't deny my curiosity, but As you say. No harm in delaying it, for now at least.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Man, give me that ball. Yeah.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Go get it! Good doggy.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Whatever's at the heart of this cult, we have to find it. By any means possible.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
I'd sooner avoid these powers if we can. I feel like we're being led into a trap.
Then we do well to walk around it. Use these powers sparingly, if you must use them at all.
What do you think of the illicit potential the dream visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Let's move on to other matters.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Leave.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
I'm not sure. If we can use these tadpoles for good before extracting them, it could be worth it.
Could be. But I'm not sure either. And I'd rather rely on our wits and our weapons than a tadpole that could be up to anything in there.
Come on, we're heading out.
Aces.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
I think the dream figure was right. Follow these cultists. We find the source of our tadpoles.
Yes, the one truth that fell out of its cankered lips. There will come a battle, but it will be one with swords, not mind games born of brainworms.
These dreams linger in my memory. Do you think the strange figure will come back?
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
A greater master? Who or what could that be?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
At least now I can finally summon Scratch. Huh. Interesting. Alright.
Which
way to the nearest library. Sharp as ever.
Come on, let's go.
Blacket's will be done.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright,
At the ready.
Gale. Alright, Weil.
No one's stopped me yet.
Oh, wait. This is the prison. Took me a second to realize where we are. Hey, now I can have a scratch finally. And I love mods, because now I have an immortal scratch. Perfect. She gone. Alright.
To the death.
Interesting.
The lance board is set. Pawn to cleric 4.
Smell blood. Soldier.
No holding back. Coming through.
Ready. Got to press on.
lies before me.
A better position.
Witching hour. Don't get too close.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Incoming.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Interesting. What? We already resolved the conflict. Alright. Go ahead and do some funny business.
I will ascend. You bow, or you break.
Another fight. Let's go. Torment!
Okay.
This is gonna feel good.
Crush the bull bag!
Be quick.
Not cool, bro.
On my honor.
Swift and lethal. Let my name be known.
Come on, Tiny. Get in there. Damn, they all died from that.
Time to push my luck again. Sometimes the only way out is through.
What's inside?
No mercy. Take me first.
Up, up.
No escape.
My turn.
I am fury. I am death.
I think I have to play a song for the healing charge to work.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Still breathing, despite everything. Best be on my way.
My faith will protect me. Got to move.
Let's cope with fire, baby.
Don't linger. My part 12. The boring opponent.
On my way.
I will ascend.
Forever dauntless. Fleet of foot.
That hit the spot.
Huh.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Hold on.
Interesting. So there is no instrument playing involved in the Blade Song.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Come here.
The cub tilts his head. He's considering it. He runs away. Only time will tell if he'll reappear.
Poor creature. I hope it can follow my scent to camp.
I wonder what the next move is.
Nah.
Can't give up now.
Oh my god.
One with the weave. Sharp as ever.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, be a big ol'
With finesse.
Trust me. With pleasure.
All right.
Never a dull moment.
My energy wanes.
Well met.
Interesting.
On the way.
May the dice roll in my favor. as ever easy.
I'm heating up. No surrender.
The blade will not bend. Fleet of foot.
Motherfucker.
Time to strike.
Give me your ring crusher.
Don't linger.
Now this is my happy place. Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
This is my time. No time to waste. What now?
I will ascend. On the move. Let's end this.
Maybe just let Astarion finish it. Thank you.
Time to move.
Make way.
Take that, fucker. Get in there.
choice but to keep going. Need to find a way forward. Torment!
Hit him. Try it.
I'm going for the alarm.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Got it.
Haha, Scratch is immortal, motherfucker. So you get for trying to hurt my dog.
Let me recite their demise.
Moving.
Make it hurt. Yes, here.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Battle favors the fearless.
Alright.
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about now.
That should
There you
more
go.
than suffice.
Anything you ask for, I got it. Let's kill all who wish to have a fight. They don't even know what we just did. Yep. Praise the absolute. Yep, sure thing. Alright, see you later. We need to speak to Damon before we speak to anybody else, if that's possible. And we need to speak to Zevlor last, so that way we can go to the goblin party. Or not the goblin party, wrong playthrough. Alright. Anyways, we're heroes. Time to get our praises sang. Alright. Let's look up our lineup. Let's look at our lineup of heroes. We got a power-hungry vampire. We got a mostly good, a good-hearted sorcerer right in the center, leading the thing. Good old Corvus. He's heroic anyway, though he does make some morally gray choices. But at least it's not like towards the fate of innocence.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
You can keep your coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there.
We did it.
Come on. We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
You saved us! Just like Baldy Ron! You are. Now, stop. I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore!
I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
Heltrell didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
Bah! At your age, I'd already spilled my own cousin's blood. Face your fear, or it will devour you.
Remember, stay near the center. I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop.
You do good work. If you can handle
Forget you can't take photos of kid characters.
maybe I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, no need to trade. Actually, you
Always
got gold?
a deal to be done, even now.
You got any gold on you? You got some gold. Alright. Okay.
Try not to die up there.
I'll sell to someone else.
Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey? Mattis says we should say thank you.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Find the river and follow it downstream.
Come on, you're not picking a gift for your sweetheart. Grab a blade. I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Take care. I'll feel better on the roads knowing you're out there somewhere.
Well, if it's red, I can't take it, right? So, at least not without getting in trouble.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
We'll see you there. Alright, good to know I can just come back to him when I'm ready. But if we do that, I won't get to upgrade Karlach yet, so I need to be careful with that as well.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Yep. That is what happened. Down to the letter.
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
Peer through the telescope.
Huh.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
Interesting. Anyways, let's go speak to Arabella and them. Seems like they're the next people to visit. I'm waiting. I'm saving them. I'm going in order. Yep. Yeah, we'll speak to him. Just hold up. Alright, I spoke to everyone here.
Yes, Mum? Check twice myself. Better be sure.
Don't be breaking your back.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Stop your foreshadowing.
I know it. But there's 2 more boxes after
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. We're sick of running from those rats.
I wonder what he has to say.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough.
Motherfucker.
And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you're a good one.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
I want to trade if you have anything good.
Of course.
Okay, he has more gold. Alright, you got anything cool over here? Yeah, this. This. Pizza! No new colors, I see. Those are always useful. Alright.
May you keep balance.
Yep. Sure thing. It's just a strange ox over there. She's up. That's it. Nice. Hey, her job was to guard it. I don't see her guarding it.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Let me see your wares.
I wish I had better, but this is all I have.
Don't I have infernal... Is it not infernal iron? Is it something else? Hold on, I need to look this up. Can... Demon... Not... Okay. Apparently I have to wait till the next act. Which, canonically, makes no sense. But okay. Actually, these arrows could come in handy. I should just grab a bunch of your arrows. I'm getting that for my boy, Will. Anyways, no one's using that. Or that. If I can get something stronger, because I don't like having to... I just wish I didn't have 2 fire bolts. It gets confusing.
May Temora's luck twist your way.
What if it's Karlak that speaks to you?
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Damn, not even that works.
Let's move.
Alright, well, let's go steal that, that hag's shit, because that can't lose me any honor. It belonged to a hag. Although, should I even be trusting these potions? Probably not, but it's not gonna stop me. Alright.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Alright, let's go speak to our boy over in the grove area. Hobson. Well, thanks for the intelligent conversation. Ooh. Let's go check out in here. See who's in here. I think Alfira's in here, right? I want to be able to speak to her. Is it completely empty right now? I mean, it would make sense.
Not bad. I've had better days, and worse ones.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the brass locket. I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac, but that's not so bad since I'm a hero. Alright. I think I truly have been able to redeem Kaga, so I definitely want to go see how this goes.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest. Celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Alright.
May Sylvanus forgive me. Sylvanus keep you.
Giorno or Mino, whatever.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
Well,
we wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanus taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
wary of the goblins, but the grove is changed, wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
You're testing my patience, Pig.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Oh, shut up, you cynic.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. It makes it hard to sleep at night.
Alright, that's everyone over here. Almost.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
I have a very strong conscience, thank you.
Sylvanas keep you.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Definitely wasn't the easiest. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Alright, thank you. Before I go over there...
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Ooh, pouch. Nice. Alright, let's go use this rune of the wolf I was given.
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
You disgust me.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
Never the matter. This is the reason why you will never get a reward. While I shower in riches, even when I don't ask for rewards.
The grove's gonna feel so empty now.
Alright, need to find the rune of the wolf that I just grabbed. is. Alright, now I'm gonna get the Sorrow Spear. And I'm probably gonna just use that so I can stop having 2 fucking fire bolts, because that's kind of annoying to me.
Well, what have we here?
I know that the staff I have looks very cool. It just annoys me. Alright. Nice. 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 Nice.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Can I paint this thing? Let's try this. Wish you could paint weapons. Never the matter. It looks cool. And it seems functional, because I like having that lash ability, because it allows me to just someone towards me. But it does seem like I've spoken to everyone.
What else do we need?
I'll speak to Wrath one more time.
You will
Thank
face
him.
Sylvanas.
If I can.
Thanks to you, the grove is whole again. Halsin will guide us forward and Corvus' heart will heal. I have full faith in that.
Halsey Poo. There you are. You know what? I'll just wait till we're at the camp. Is Alfira where she, usually is? No, no, she not. Nice. Alright. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. Let's go check out Zevlor's old spot. Anyone in here? Don't look like it.
Looks like we're good to go. I'm glad.
Let's go. Everyone's so slow.
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
No, there's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it, I swear.
Fine,
If there's
but
fighting,
you're carrying it yourself.
And do not stop for anything.
Alright, Zevlor.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Let's go there right away.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Have a drink.
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, no.
And Albert.
Alright. I took this selfie as dirge in my last playthrough that I stopped halfway and started this one on, but I'm probably going to go back to it at some point. But here. I want to take another photo. Corvus gets to be happy. Okay, I'm sitting down. There you go.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
You just have some fetching horns. I'm envious.
Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I want to dance with you.
In truth, I always enjoyed a bit of pomp. I once beat the Baldron record for the most sarabands danced in a single evening, much to the exhaustion of the good ladies and gentlemen of the gate. I had years of lessons, but in truth, it's all about your partner. You cut quite a fine figure. I can just imagine leading you with an entire ballroom watching. But who am I fooling? I can't go back to that life.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I would give anything to have seen it.
Yeah. By Baldron's elbow, I can't stay feeling gloomy with you looking at me like that. You have a vow from the blade. He will show you a wonderful time. Another night. But not tonight. Tonight is about you. There will be another time for us.
Well, I hope you don't get the wrong idea. I was just trying to cheer you up. I ain't trying to fuck.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom. And our friendship. And these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Enjoy yourself tonight, Karlak.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
I don't know.
Desperate people. Refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire. We should have had wine more often.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
A long way to go still.
What's this? No time to rest.
fast.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
There's an animal hiding in that shell, I bet.
I don't know what that means.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you. And behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Try not to get too close, Count.
Yes. Remember what happened?
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really, saving lives is awful.
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft.
Whinge all you want. I'm having fun.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Have fun.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
How about the three of you? Having fun?
Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
Very dearly.
Yes?
Are you planning to share the last of that wine?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
How about Courage? Classic song material.
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
Corvus, Corvus, courageous Corvus.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Interesting.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I failed to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
We'll talk another time.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Okay, fine.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us, ink glinting in the firelight.
Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. Tressum. Given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. Brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. Given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
What is Tara like?
You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Friends with the mighty Gale of Waterdeep. I'd be honored.
Wine is to wit as meat is to... Oh, can't blow remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go, indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Close enough.
We should go down.
This party's a bit more bearable, thanks to that pint.
Hmm.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
Karlak!
Live a little.
Have fun.
Have a laugh. Make some noise. I'll be my charming self before you know it.
Hmm.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
I'll just act like I got really drunk. I gotta see that photo. Very beautiful.
Do you mind? I'm very busy.
Alright.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Okay.
Her mind is certainly an enigma. But would you wish it any other way?
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I have no choice. I need to find a way through.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. Must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
So how do I find this underground route?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
Never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Couldn't Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
You seemed intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justicias before.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
I feel like she said this before. I don't understand. Why be so secret about such an ambition?
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
These are lifted powers we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Perhaps you're right.
It's been known to happen.
You know, we share something special. I think I want to talk about it.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring?
Always good when I'm with you.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What do you think about what happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Copper for your thoughts?
So, about a tadpole powers.
Hey, soldier. About that tadpole. Glad to see you haven't gone down the tadpole slorping route yet. We still don't know if that visitor has our best interests in mind.
I thought you might want to do it yourself.
Me? Nope. Sorry.
I don't expect you to do anything you don't want to do.
Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
Will, you still over here? Alright, Corvus.
Since the party, I've had a spring in my step. And I've got you to thank.
You're welcome.
Well, to what do I owe the pleasure?
What do you think of the illithid potential the doomed visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Let's move on to other matters.
All right. What else is on your mind?
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Copper for your thoughts?
Oh, come on, we're heading out.
Hell yes.
Yes?
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay.
You have my attention.
Careful, I bite.
I'm ready.
Interesting.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Lost in thought.
Watch your back.
What's next, I wonder?
Alright, wanted to look over here. Alright.
I hardly saw you at the party. Did the honest and true blade sneak off for a little fun?
No, nothing like that at all.
Oh, but you protest too much. Now I know you were practicing your sword play.
Peace in the grove once again. It's been too long.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed. Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave. You close your eyes, finding a moment of peace.
Always room for more. Something good here, I hope.
Can Astarion have garlic? How far does his immunity shit go?
Sylvanas keep you.
They got any new dialogue?
You're the only one still dawdling here. We need some quiet.
We cannot restore balance to the grove while you continue loitering. Please leave.
Go see the dialogue. Gotta go say hi to the people.
Couldn't find you for a while at the party. Was hoping we could regale our friends with a nice three-horn duet.
Ah, I just needed a moment of quiet to think. That's all.
What about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, yeah. One thing I'll say for the Hells, the gossip is excellent. Faerun's a funeral parlour by comparison.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
I'm seeing goblins in every shadow.
This will happen again. We won't have you to rescue us when it does.
Thanks to you, we have the chance to heal.
Do you hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
It'll take time to mend our grove. Thanks to you, we have it.
Some normalcy can return to the grove at last.
Yep. Let's see what Nettie has to say. Or, oh, that's not Wrath. Is Wrath inside there?
By your efforts, Sylvanas' grace can be restored to the grove. May he always share your stride.
Okay.
Sylvanas be with you, my friend.
Alright. Now, as to those who say, oh no, what if the goblins come back? I say, cry me a river. I killed the entire fucking camp. If you can't handle a stray couple of goblins that are stranded, you have no fucking hope of ever making it.
Well, you're a man of great vigor.
Why have you not sought a mate any of these nights we have camped?
Well, I admit I've had thoughts about it. In my own way.
Do not think, Will. Act.
God, these are worth quite a bit. Oh my god, we're so close to leveling up. Sure, I'll carry random clothes. Alright, time for us to go.
Someone of your social stature, Will, are they typically allowed to pursue their heart's whims as they like?
I don't have to ask for permission, if that's what you mean.
Really? I'm surprised. I thought dowries, alliances, and old blue blood feuds might have to be balanced against your desires.
I'm my own man, Shadowheart. In this sense, at least.
A hero at heart. Let's get going.
Alright. I reckon I should probably call it here. Oh, these actually have lined up perfectly. I'm actually gonna take some time and take this photo, and then end it. Just us against the world, baby. Let me offset the camera real quick. I need to offset the Y position, because I want to get the lower upward looking angle. Alright. I need to, Alright, let's start with, the Imp. Yeah. Alright, scratch. Let's have a point. Or sit. Alright. Where is the spider? Alright, it needs to be more front placed. How much behind it can I put it? Hmm. Let me move myself just over a little bit. Alright, let's start with Will. Actually, the spider needs a new spot. Alright, if I pose myself. Hmm. Okay. Nice. If you're watching this, you must really like the process of picture with very limited dialogue or commentary. Alright, back to Will. Place you a bit closer to us. I don't like that pose. What was that pose he's already doing? Yeah, that's not bad. We'll keep that pose. You go Will looking in the distance. That looks fine. There we go. Nice. Let's take this photo in a second. Alright. This looks like a pretty good picture. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Corvus time! It is time to Corvus. Corvus.